Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. And guess what? We put the brakes on this mission long enough. It's full speed ahead today. It's time to get this lair taken care of. So let's do that. We're going to get in here. It's of course high threat level Pandora, and it is a corrupted area. I'm probably going to heal a couple of our soldiers just so it doesn't build up even more on this mission. But nice attitude changes, which I will never complain about. And the team we're taking out is just the one you see right here. Southeast has lately been, Sir Southeast, the designated Helios Guarder, while the rest of us go out onto the missions. But he's level 7, so he's earned his rest right now. But let's get in here and make sure we're all... In fact, before I do that, the 3, I'm going to cure these 3. Just so we have, hopefully, no lag. And besides, we have plenty of mutagens. So let's at least go in clean. How about that? And look at that. We do have at least 1 laser. In fact, we have 3 turrets. I'm sensing, I'm feeling a little turret perimeter around our entry zone, perhaps. And I've already got the new mech arms on, just so I wouldn't accidentally forget. So we have extra healing capacity also from Attilio Bertoldi. So that's nice to have on the team, especially when we get to Citizen Andrew and find out how we've re-equipped him. You, Takeda, you are armored up like nobody's business here. The advantage of having max strength on our mutoids is they can carry the world on their bodies right now, and I think we have the world right here. What we're going to try to do, if we have the potential on this mission, is use your boom blast to knock down those spires and hopefully give the rest of the team a chance, if the line of sights cooperate, access from a distance to that spawnery. So let's cross our fingers that our map will be friendly to us, and if not, well, we'll always have the ability to do it the old-fashioned way. I think what I'm going to do, we did pick up healer, which gives us more willpower than what it looks like here, so I'm going to spend this 17 on your speed, strategos. I would like to get that upped a little bit. Now seems to be the best opportunity. And servando. Yep, strength for you. Time to start, as I've mentioned before, increasing the health and the hit points of our snipers. Try to eliminate that one-hit kill opportunities that come against us sometimes. And Citizen Andrew, I think you may notice a little difference. I decided to change your paint job since you've been getting so dinged up with that gold-plated finish. Let's try a little silver sleek and see if the sleekness helps the bullets bounce off of you. Now, as we talked about before, we have switched you out to the laser cannon. I think that's a better fit for this particular mission. And we are giving you the hull upgrade of the psychic jammer. So if you hang back and snipe at folks, hopefully we'll get an idea of the range of your psychic jammer, and we don't have to worry about any sirens on this ding-dong mission here for a change. How about that? Then there's the engine upgrade. We can dash around if necessary, but only for a good shot with the laser cannons now. And we got to remember, we don't have a lot of shots within us with that thing. So once you've used all those shots, you're really a passive defender for us. And also, someone could climb aboard if they're threatened to expire. So you have the ability, or you're going to be serving 2 different purposes on this one. And finally, we got Emrys. And do we have anything else we can give you? I might decide, since you're decent here, you know, I'm going to pop you, because our priests are sometimes a little on the soft side like our snipers, so we'll also give you a little bit of strength. You got plenty of ammo on your virus weapon. I think we're ready to go, guys. That is everybody here. Now on this mission, just as a reminder, we can only recover those items that we carry out. So let's just go get ourselves a spawnery. All right, and we do see things right off the bat. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Where is the Terror Sentinel? Safely, far, far away. Where is the spawnery? Nicely, nice and close. Andrew, You can't see it from where you are. But we may have, if we can knock down some spires. So I'm thinking, let's, where are you? You Takada's right here, and I think we're going to start out with some boom blasting in on that spawnery. I probably should move around trying to locate other enemies, because you know there's a boatload out there. We're going to go against boom blast against the spawnery, try to see if there's any way some of these spires can be eliminated to open up the range of our possible shots to hit the spawnery. So let's start with that. I mean, I couldn't have asked for more having Citizen Andrew here, and then potentially, if we can open up that opening, having a shot against the spawnery. How amazing would that be? Let's just set it in here and see if we can knock down some of its enclosure. I see some of it coming down. I saw some of it crumbling. I would have preferred having this piece crumble away, but it is crumbling. Let's see if we can crumble some more. Now, I don't know that we necessarily need to shred and use more of your will. I'd rather not use any more will and have 3 boom blasts, so we will not use armor break for you Takeda. Let's just get another grenade out there. I see it wobble. Did it come down? Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. That is not the case of this opening here. We, my friends, have a lane for shooting. Unfortunately, still, Citizen Andrew, you don't have that lane. You're going to have to move, therefore only get 1 shot this turn. I guess I shouldn't complain too much. While we're at it, you know, I'm not going to do the rocket there yet. I'm going to let everybody else line up, take their shots, and then in case we see some last-minute distressing thing, how about we then save your rocket for that situation? Let's move over Citizen Andrew here for a nice line of fire. Yeah, we just have to get past the edge of that, so let's say come right here. I think that will work, I hope. Let's see if this shot lines up for us. I'm worried, like this gun like aims right here. I'm a little worried about that, but let's zoom in and see. Do we go against a body and let others take out the weaker pods? No, let's just get it. This is the most effective way to get it bleeding. Let's just try that. And we did it. It is bleeding 80 right off the bat. Now the next person that hopefully can get it bleeding is so, and you don't have a line from where you are. We got to move you. So that leaves you now with only 1 shot, Servando. And you know what we're going to do, Citizen Andrew? We're going to move you out of the way. Because Servando can't see an egg pod, and we definitely, excuse me, don't want him to shoot you. So let's just slide you to the side. Oh, and I just realized this aura is our protection from mind games. So right now we're currently all within that aura, so that's good that it's an easy visual like this. I don't have to be guessing who's protected and who's not. And then we also got the symbols on top of our soldiers in addition. So, Servando, let's see if this shot looks any better. Yeah, and the good news now is, well, in fact, let's try here just in case we get lucky with 2.
Hostile injured.
Looks like only 1 because it's bleeding 160 now. We still got that hidden egg pod in the back. Unfortunately, from our position, we cannot see the other side to get even further bleeding. We'll have to wear it down from this angle. We'll keep your pistol overwatch in reserve. And I'm wondering about you over here. Kind of thinking, let's see if we can't set a turret down. Maybe here, so we don't have that spindly tree in the way. We could have... Oh, that goes down, but the upper part could block view. It's hard to tell. I'm thinking this turret spot. So if we move right here, Attilio, we're gonna hope that your turret, and we'll start with the laser, will help us out next turn. And if it doesn't help us out next turn, we do have others. So I'm actually gonna send you back here. So maybe if we need any others set down. Seems to indicate vision of that. Where's the other Terror Sentinel? So I'm not getting sight now. So it is vision. There's a Terror Sentinel there and way over here. So I do believe I'm going to set you here. So next turn we can see about yet another turret going down on the ground. Citizen Andrew, we're going to keep you there for now.
What's the plan?
Strategos, we have not found any other enemies, even though we know they're out there. Let's see if you can take some shots, if we have any good shots from this angle. Not really amazing shots for you at this angle. So, we'll change our angle. And I'm going to dash you there, just in case we see something and need to relocate. But so far, the enemies don't seem to be super near. Alright, our egg pods are all out on this side. We got the thing bleeding 240. That's still a lot of turns. So we're going to have to weaken down those hit points a little more. And now we're almost ready for the onslaught of the enemies coming up. I don't know where to move anybody or put anybody. Andrew, why don't you kind of be maybe some protection there? Mr. Tigos, he may be providing cover for you depending on the angle the enemies come at us with. And Emrys, even you can see that big boy back there. I wonder if you can squeeze a shot through here. Let's find out. Well, if we go in kind of where the egg pod was, it's all body now. Maybe we can pierce a few shots. And Servando, I don't know where to put your pistol, but I guess we'll randomly put it out there just in case we get lucky. Okay. That just tells me what happened there is that we have an Acheron on the field. Because that looked like 2 reinforcements coming in. Alright, not a ton of activity. And let me just see the weapons they're bringing to the table. New Jericho, so he can do some shredding. And viral damage from this guy. And they're all relatively close. So, and then we have another sneaky guy over here. With a regular organic machine gun. So he's the least of my worries. I think it's almost in our best interest to try and hurt the spawnery with everything we got. And let's check. Oh, I was going to put out another turret. Let's just use this turret for starters. And let's look at the spawnery. And I'm thinking, if we come in here, we're going to try and hurt this bad boy big time. You're going to remote control it. I think 2 more times, Attilio. And we're going to do it one more time. My thinking being, if we can damage the spawnery enough, we'll just start retreating and do a defensive battle till it bleeds out. Is kind of my thinking behind doing this. Right now, the bleeding time at 240 and 829, so we're looking at 480. So what are we looking at? We're getting there to where we can actually start thinking about it bleeding out against us. So let's come over here, Citizen Andrew. Let's take a look at your shot here. And unfortunately, we can't take another one. And if we need more in the way of that one, let's see, what are we down to? 705. So 1, 2, 3 turns is going to bleed out. We have to right now hold out for 3 freaking turns, ladies and gentlemen. Utakeda, I'm thinking I'm going to boom blast you over here, see if we can disrupt the reinforcements with at least a grenade and a rocket, or so we can still maybe move, because I'm not thrilled necessarily with your location, although there's a lot of spires in the way to prevent them shooting at you directly. So we'll see. Let's do a boom blast. You got the will for it, so here we go. I would love to land it right there. That was a nice first shot, you. Nice first shot. And I am going to really go out there on a limb and say you shoot grenades a lot better than you chuck those worms. And we now have a Spitterhead Arthron who probably, oh, he could still, he's not bleeding fast enough. He could still get close enough to hurt us. This guy still has his weapon, and he's going to have a few turns to be able to use it. So, not out of the woods. Therefore, we are going to use the rocket. We cleared the spires. I was worried about that. And now let's see how quickly they doth bleed. And this guy's going to bleed out now. And this guy is going to bleed out in 2 turns. So the hope is that he can't get close enough to get any amazing shots in that amount of time. We do have to worry about this guy, as we said, and a Spitterhead and a regular machine gun. But if I just hide behind stuff, hopefully we'll be okay in that situation. Let's see, Servando. I'm going to go here with a quick aim. And see if we can slow this guy down just a little bit. Now why? Oh, I don't have... I thought I did quick aim. I didn't do quick aim. Let's do quick aim. You know, I sometimes think it's done in my head without actually doing it. Anyone else have those kinds of problems? And it says we can see the guy, but I'll be danged if I'm seeing anybody. Maybe what we need to do is try... Oh, you can't move. We'll step to the side since we're having issues and see if we have an angle from here. Except not against that guy, but this guy. There we go. That's the shot we wanted. It's not amazing, but it's good enough. And you started out hurting the guy. Good job. The next thing we can look at is Strategos. And you know, the one thing we didn't do ever is I'm going to frenzy. And we might just see about panicking somebody if we can. See, we see those guys over there. I'm not as worried about them. Let's bring you here. Now we're seeing the enemies. Pretty far away still. Okay. I'm still, what I'm wanting to do is come over here. That's what I wanted to do all along. And then Citizen Andrew, I'm going to have you swing to the side. And we want to see, no, the one you see is not the one I was hoping you'd see. Oh, we lost sight. Oh, this guy's so far back there. What's his will? Now, I'm not going to mess with that. I'm not going to waste time with that. I'm going to bring you... I'm just going to pull you back. Strategos, I'm going to bring you over here with a quick dash.
Time for the push.
We're going to take a shot. Didn't do much. And that guy, I'm going to actually just bring you right here.
Moving.
We're gonna have a guy shooting at us. Problem is, if I move you here, then this guy might be able to get a line on a shot. We're just gonna keep everybody the way they are right now and see what happens. Okay, Citizen Andrew, let's check the most important thing first. Spawnery has 455 and is bleeding 250, so it bleeds out in 2 turns. So, we're going to make it bleed out a lot faster right here. Turret did its job. It's going to bleed out. So now is time for everybody to pull back. I don't think there's any other enemies we are aware of that are immediate, dangerous threats. So we're going to just pull back and try to stay safe as best we can. What are we seeing over here? Is that a terror sentinel? Yes. I'm not going to panic. Attilio, come back here. Servando will bring you here. Strategos, you want to ride? Citizen Andrew, we're going to pull you back to here. And it says you can see something, but yeah, I don't care about what we see there. Let's pull. We're just going to pull you back here. And next turn, we should be able to all get out, is the way it's looking to me, because the spawnery will die, and we just need to get the hay out of Dodge. Let's just give you a shot here to take.
Ready to fire.
In fact, what we'll do is we will quick aim, and then you can overwatch. Oh, well, we woke him up by that miss. Good thing we're leaving the playing field, is about all I can say. Nobody better panic at the last minute here. But if these are psychic influences, if that's what's considered that the Terror Sentinels send out, then hopefully we should be okay. I guess we'll find out. Oh, we moved one, so we can't overwatch two. Well, except with a pistol.
I'm on Overwatch.
Citizen Andrew, there's really nothing worthwhile shooting at. You, Takeda, you're done. Everybody's done. parting gifts for Citizen Andrew. Holy smokes, did that guy have speed and pop out of nowhere or what? I'm actually quite glad we have destroyed the spawnery. I am glad that we have our exit ticket. We are getting the hay out of Dodge is what I'm glad about right now, because look at how they're flooding the zone from 3 different angles. I'm glad we will not stick around to see how that turns out. All right. Well, all I can say is we lucked out on the positioning of the spawnery, because I start thinking back to that mission. If we didn't have such a fortuitous location, and especially with what I'm guessing was an Acheron in the distance calling in reinforcements, I think it would have been kind of tough to get this done with a less than 8-bodied team, especially with limited ammo on Citizen Andrew. So I'm going to thank my lucky stars that this is the way it turned out. The spawnery was nearby. We were able to go blam, blam, blam. There were no other enemies to distract us. And let's just leave it at that. Okay, and what you all didn't hear before I started recording this episode is, thunderstorms moving through the area. And we had a massive clap of thunder right before I hit that record button. And I'm going to take that as a good omen for this mission and why it went so well for us. Attitude change, needed that all around, especially with Synedrian, and thankful. Look how much we spent even with it being a short mission. All right, we got that. Let's just take a quick peek at diplomacy. Synedrian's finally looking almost normal, and then we're pretty much capped out with the other 2 factions at that level until we do further missions, if we decide to do those. And what I'm gonna do, let's just kind of look at the health of our 2 teams here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go down just, now I'll tell you what, let's go down and do the nest next with these 2 teams. I think that's the way we're gonna do this one. And then we'll probably be able to rest after that to get everybody back to 100% with all their little dings, namely you, Citizen Andrew, because I'm thinking I might want to bring extra help for the other lair. After that one, it's kind of sensing that I want to go in with teams of 8, because I just didn't feel like we had the firepower with 5 and limited ammo Citizen Andrew. So I'm gonna have to think about it. Let me know what you all think too. I don't know why it hit me like that, but that's the way I'm taking that mission, seeing everything we were up against. In a different layout, different way they would have come at us, I could have very easily felt overwhelmed. And there's always that RNG factor to missions. Well, we got the good side of it. I don't want to risk getting the bad side of it on the second lair. I guess that's what I'm thinking. What we can do on our way down there, though, I'm going to send the Stelios here. We're going to see about trading some more of our food. And I'm guessing materials. Well, I actually can trade for food and both right here. So let's come here. And then is there any other trading havens that need food on the way? Well, that's pretty much a no. So we'll just bring... In fact, this haven has nothing. Well, I can at least do a zigzag pattern over there, and we'll come down to this haven. Now, did I trade with this one already? Does it have the ability? Yeah, it has a couple hundred in there. So we'll come down here for a trade also. There, much needed trade. We had the food, and I think one more trade down here for materials will get us in a decent position. I still can't go on any big spending sprees, but it'll get us okay. In the meantime, we're bringing the Stelios down to the nest to wait.
disciples of Kanu Haven is
And then there's always these surprises that pop up. Now we just evacuated here with our ships, and now this is where all the activity is happening. The good news is they might, it's not a guarantee, but the disciples may be able to hang on over here without us in the area. Let's just go see where the stray is, how far away it is. I think it's too far. Well, I'm hesitant. I just don't know if we can. Actually, with the time frame still left on the bar, we probably could get back here in time with the stray. We're going to need some med kits to make that work and make us survive. But I'm kind of going, if I can get there, I need those rewards right now. And we're going to have to get yeah, and I know we're going to do we want to get over here for a mission too, but I need those rewards. And it's wasting time for the stray to get the Kaos Buggy, and I want to play with the Kaos Buggy. I want y'all to, if you haven't seen it yet, be able to see the Kaos Buggy. But the needs of the team right now are that we get the payoff on this mission. So that's what I'm going to do. Now we also have some things going on down here where, and I take that back. We aren't even moving down here. We've done all our trades down here that we can do. We're going to come over here. That really doesn't get us a lot of money now, does it? Bionic Fortress. So is now the time to do it? I think not. I think we have to think about coming back for that one. And what I'm going to do is send these two ships up to pick up the Kaos Buggy and head over maybe then to do the scavenge mission. Maybe that's the way we got to do this. So let's do the last couple searches down here that we have for sites before we depart the area. And we're going to trade here our food. Okay, we're still in decent shape. Okay, happy with that. Now let's get over to this mission. Our first ship has made it there, but we're going to wait for backup. And we're going to explore.
Haven destroyed.
Okay, the Forsaken Haven that we couldn't get to is destroyed. And we found another scavenging site. This is good news. We need a scavenging site. So this one is right here. So the good news about this is we can pick up the Kaos Buggy for this one. Or actually, we could just do this one with our two teams, because I can get a full team of 8. And then when we're done down here, we can then fly up and get the Kaos Buggy and go out and do the other one with the Kaos Buggy. So let's do that. Do I want to fly you anywhere while we're waiting for this guy to catch up to us? The Banda's Bane will send a gift up here. But it looks like the Nest is going to beat us out in our next mission. So I don't know if I'm making some of the right choices. We'll find out. Let's get over here to the Stray and see if it's progressing as far as we might like. Also, where the heck am I sending you? Is there a haven underneath there? Oh, we're almost to our haven here also. And then the Contaminant's going to have a little nest over here also for itself to take care of. And unfortunately, we aren't close enough to have done anything here. Are we going to make it down? Yeah, I'm thinking, looking at the progress so far, the Stray will make it here. And yes, we need those rewards. So I think overall, I'm happy with our decisions. It sure feels better now that we found another scavenging site also. So I hope you enjoyed today's mission. It was a heck of a lot quicker and easier than I expected, but you know, can't have hard missions every time, right? We've had our share of challenging missions recently. It does feel like we were due a little breather here. So hope you enjoyed today. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.